Hey guys, Shane here from Baker's Inc. Well, here I am, all set up, ready to go detecting. Question I see a lot of people ask is, what do I need to get started detecting? I'm going to show you the basics that I carry, which I think is all you need. Keep it simple, stupid is my motto. Obviously, a detector. Now I use a Minelab Equinox 800. Fantastic machine, fantastic reviews. Once you've got that sorted, everything I need is on me right now. So let's start with the gloves. Good set of gloves. Protect your hands from glass and other sharp things in the ground. Pinpointer. I use a Minelab Profine 35. They've had mixed reviews. I've had mixed results with mine as well. You definitely need to have a pinpointer. It makes your life so much easier when you're detecting. And a pouch to carry it in. Also on your pouch you want to carry a screwdriver for popping coins, a digging tool of some description. I use this one. It's a good size, easy to use. Into the pouch, screwdriver alongside. Also on my belt, a fines bag. Drop your things in there. Make sure it's got a lid so when you bend over you don't lose your gear that you've found. Finally, a water bottle, and inside my little pouch on my water bottle I carry, of course, a fly net. I don't know what it's like where you are with the insects, but sometimes it gets unbearable where I am in the Australian outback, even just in town. So a fly net to me, crucial gear. And all of that is attached to a simple belt. Clips around your waist. This is just a military style belt. It's got the soft padding. It's simple, everything's there. You pick your belt up, you grab your detector and your gloves and you're right to go. One other thing, a good set of knee pads. When you've been kneeling down for 2 hours, trust me, you will be glad that you've got a good set of knee pads. And that's it. You really don't need anything else. That's the basics to get you going. A couple of other things I wanted to point out though. Just remember, your shoes must have no metal in them. So don't wear your steel caps from work because they're going to set your detector off, okay? One other thing, a shovel. Now, a lot of detectorists will say don't carry a shovel. It's nothing worse than walking around a park in a public place with a shovel. Everybody thinks you're out there to dig big holes. Well, you don't need a shovel like this. You can buy small handheld diggers about that long, much like this one. If you can get away with carrying a shovel, something like this is ideal. Nice and light. You don't want a big bulky shovel. A small spade will serve you very well. Also, this style of shovel is great for digging a plug out of the grass. And I'll show you what I mean by digging a plug in just a moment. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a couple of examples of how to dig a target. First method I'm going to show you is digging a plug. I'm using my trusty little shovel today. So this is how we dig a plug. So just to get you started, let's pretend we've got a target in here somewhere. Now, what you want to do is you want to take a plug of grass out without killing the grass. So we don't dig the entire piece of grass out. We only dig 3/4 of the way around and leave the grass attached. I mean, open it like a lid. I'll demonstrate. So now what I've got is a nice plug cut open. We can lift that open. Then take your pinpointer out and move around inside your plug to find your target and dig it out. Also check your plug because it might still be contained in there. Now what I'm going to recommend is you carry yourself an old tea towel or a rag with you. If you put that down on the ground next to the plug you just dug out, if you need to dig the sand out, just dig your sand out, put it onto your tea towel. Like that. Then when you finish digging, it's a simple case of empty the dirt back into the hole, what that does is leaves no sign that you've dug a hole there. So I've closed the plug. If you were walking along here and looking for where I just dug, you would not be able to find that spot. So what the beauty of this is, the grass is still attached to the main part of the grass, which means you haven't killed off that grass. And because you've dug quite a large plug, grass and the dirt is maintained within the plug, and that way the grass will not die. Simple. If you dig a small plug or a small hole, almost guarantee you come back in 2 weeks' time and that patch of grass will be dead. Technique number 2. This is with just a nice sharp digging tool like this. You found your target with your pin pointer. You just make a slice. Into the grass like that. Now often when you push your digger into the grass, if you listen, sometimes you can hear it touching the metallic object. That can be a good thing or a bad thing, because sometimes it will damage the object. But let's say the coin was just here, you touch it as you go in, and all you need to do is just leave it like that, and the coin will pop out. Remove the coin, just push the dirt back in, and clean. There's no sign that you're ever there. Technique number 3. This is the one I always use for coin popping. Very similar to what I did with the digger, only with this one, you just probe around in the ground where you've pinpointed until you find the screwdriver touching that metallic target. So you push your screwdriver in and you just feel the edge of the coin, and it'll pop off the edge of the coin, and you go down a bit deeper and just use your finger there and lever up, and the coin will pop out of the ground. Take your coin, you're never even there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have a quick detect in this area here. This is a park, a well-used park. Lots of cars park here, and kids play sport on this ground here. I'm off the oval, I'm off to the side of the oval. This is a car park area, so I'm not damaging the grass in the oval area where the kids are running and playing. Let's have a look, see if we can find a coin, just for demonstration purposes. And you can hear that screwdriver, it's hitting something solid in there. So you just go down next to it, pop it up like that, bottle cap.
Wake up, and open up your eyes. Wake up. It's time you realize every chance you'll ever take, running down this rainbow road.
Got another target. Sometimes, like on this occasion, the pin pointer won't actually pick the target up. Now what that says to me, that's actually quite a deep target. I want to know where that target is, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my pin pointer on my detector to try to find that a bit more accurately, and then we're going to dig it using my digger. According to my detector, the target is roughly here where my fingers are. And we'll just double check with the pin pointer again. Definitely nothing there. We use our plug digger. Bingo. And we've got it out. There you have it. It's actually a piece of old lead. So now we backfill our hole. Replace our plug. And you can't even tell that I've been there. Beauty. Well, that's not my target, but there you go.
That's where you are. Up in the stars. That's where you are. That's where you are. Up in the stars.
A sock.
That's where you are.
There somewhere. Got it. An old ring pull. So a couple more tips for new detectorists. Number one, whatever you dig out of the ground, take it with you. If it's rubbish, throw it in the bin. Obviously, if it's something worthwhile, keep it. But don't leave any of your rubbish laying around. Number two, whenever you've finished digging and you've dug a hole, you've buried it back in, and you're ready to move on detecting, I highly recommend you go back over the same hole with your detector. The thinking behind that is quite often you'll miss another target that's deeper down in the hole. The pinpointer may not pick it up, so it's always good. It's always good to double check your hole and make sure that you've got all your targets out. And always be courteous to people. One other tip I want to offer you guys: when you're out here detecting, you're in the public eye and you are going to draw attention to yourself. Be friendly to people, be courteous. If it's obvious that you're upsetting somebody or somebody is uncomfortable by your presence, and move away, move to another area and come back later. Now you've got all the right gear, grab your detector, get out there, go find yourself some treasure. Good luck. See ya.